So guys, today I have something really amazing to share and we do this live. I hope it will work. And if you follow along the series, you might even more like this one. So what we will do now is the following. We go into our TT toolbox plugins folder and open the commit window. And as you see here, I touched all the files we worked on so far and introduced this license header. So what this means is we stage everything and then say introduce license, introduce MIT license header, so that we are able to publish our plugin on GitHub, on, for example, GitHub. So let me commit everything, and we are totally fine now. And what we can do, if we already have a GitHub account, which I have of course, we can do the following. Let me see where the button is. So here is the button. So it's basically the organization I created some time ago, way long, and you might have seen it already if you use the Unreal Engine MT CPP project, which you probably have to. Otherwise you might need a different solution to get C++ working in a pure Blueprint project. But long story short, we will click on the new button and call it TT toolbox, and it should be a public repository that you can look into the code and clone it and hopefully send me patches if I did something wrong and something really screwed up. And also we can introduce a license, which I said it's MIT license, so that you can do whatever you want with this code, extend it, use it for your own project and so on. Read the license. It's a very short one and it's a very easy one to understand. I'm not a lawyer, so don't ask me about questions about license, but I know that this can be used for anything basically. And let me also see if you can get it working. If not, I have to re-record this video, but let's see. So we don't want to introduce git ignore stuff because that's what we already have, but we want to introduce a readme file. And then TT toolbox, so create repository. So here we have now an empty repository, and if I remember it correctly, we can copy this string here, which is basically the path to our repository, and let's see if we can get it working with Git. So we can do a right click here, go to Git extension repository. You could do it also on the console, but I think most of us are more familiar with UI tools, and we then need to set up the remote. Let me see where this is. I totally forgot how to do it. Repository settings, manage modules, remote repositories. That is, we call it origin because that's the default remote in Git. If you want to read more about this stuff, I would recommend you start reading the Git documentation I linked down below. And then I think we can click on save changes. You added a new remote repository. Do you want to configure the default? Yes, we want. So interesting. Let's see what it does to us. So we have an initial commit and we have the main branch. It's the first time I do it on GitHub. It's quite some time since I already opened a new repository. I think what we can do is the following. If we go to commands, no, not commands, we need to check out this branch here. So how can I check it out? Right click, check out branch, origin main. Let's see what happens. Yes, local one. Oh yeah, sorry guys, we need to close the editor, otherwise it will not work. I was still having it open. So let's see. So we want to do it again, enter, hopefully it works. So yes. And now we have this branch checked out from GitHub, and what we normally should be able to do is merge this master branch into our main branch. I might rename it because normally there are other names for the branches, but to make it more quicker that you can get the code, I do it like this. Keep single branch forward. Let's use this one. See what happens. So how does the thing look like? No, that's not what we want. It's definitely not what we want. We want to, oh wait, maybe I need to press F5 now. It didn't work. So let's do it again. Merge branches. Oh, merge branch. Oh, not the main one. We want to use the master. Always create a new merge commit. That's what we want. Yes, sorry, I was wrong. How can we cherry pick this command? Shit. This does not work. So can we cherry pick this commit? That would be even more valuable. Cherry pick this commit. So we are now on master, and we should see the readme. Let me quickly check. So yeah, here's the readme from GitHub, and what we can do now is push the stuff. Normally Git users use master branch, not main. I don't know why GitHub called it main now, but yeah, that's how it is. Let's push it. So yeah, it's basically that you want to track this local branch with the remote branch, and we want to say yes. So if everyone does no changes to the master branch, we can easily get them. So, and while it's uploading, it should not be that big, hopefully. And my internet connection is quite slow today, so oh, it's not 200 megabytes, that's wrong. It's the source folder and this folder. It's, yeah, 1 megabyte or so. And yeah, while I was looking at it, it already uploaded the stuff. So let me check. So if we press F5 here now, we're still in the main branch, and let's see if we can edit the settings of the repository. We want to use default branch is, we want to use the master branch here, so that you can guys rename. Oh no, we don't want to rename it, we want to switch. So we want to use the master branch here, update. Yes, we exactly know what we are doing, and if you're doing it wrong, we will delete it anyways and do it again, but normally it should work. So here's the code. So everyone can access it now, and I hope you will really enjoy the repository and work with the stuff. And what we will do also is we delete the main branch. So this one basically. So it's gone now. And if we go back to code, we only have the master branch. That's nice, right? And what we still can do is the following. If we, can we do this quickly? Let me see. We go on YouTube, but let me do this on the other screen quickly because I'm not sure if it will work. Did not work. Give me a second. Let me open the playlist. Yes, so this is the playlist. which I published so far, and I just want to have all those names, which I'm not able to do so. Let me. It's not something I wanted, but let's see if it will work. New file. Oh yeah, it is quite nice. So what we can do is the following. Remove all the stuff here. All the stuff. You will immediately see why I'm using these strings here. So it's a bit of a pain, but we are used to doing painfully tasks. So let me quickly do this, and you still have to watch it. Sorry guys, you can forward the video. I will not cut it down to have every detailed step for you, that you see how I work. Basically like a live stream. I should make a live stream next time. Or I should prepare this one for you guys next time. That you don't have to struggle with it and watching me doing the weird things. So oh yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in a live coding session where I just work on our systems or plugins or whatever. I'm not sure yet which topic we will cover, but some topics I think could be covered very well in a live session and showing you how I struggle with coding sometimes. Because sometimes it's very annoying and you want to implement stuff and it just does not work and you don't know why. That's normal for game developers. So this one needs to be moved down basically to here, and then we have all the video stuff. And what we can do is the following. If we go back to our repository, we can also press F5 I think, and maybe do a fetch again so that we see, or that we have everything in place, and we can introduce a new tag. So we say version 2.0.1, and we want also to push this tag. So, and the nice thing about this is that we now did a release quite easily on GitHub, and you will be able to download it. So that's why you have to watch me this stuff. And if I press now F5, we see here a new tag, and we say version 1. And what I can do is normally create a release. Yes, version 1, and here's the text, so that you guys know this version, yeah, was created with all this code from these videos. I will add new versions in the future because I still have to add stuff here, and yeah, then I will publish it on GitHub as well. This is a pre-release. You'll find out this release is identified non-production ready. Yes, you can work on it, but I don't guarantee, which I never will, that stuff will work. So if it's something is broken, please send me a pull request. And now what you can do is click here on the zip file and you will get TT Toolbox version 0.1. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have now everything on GitHub. I still need to work a little bit on the README here, which I will not cover in the video, to be honest. But so that you guys know what is going on. So if you have a GitHub account, that's the last thing. If you have a GitHub account and like the work, please give it a star, so that it gets a higher rating on GitHub. And also, if you don't follow me yet on YouTube, please do, so that I can provide you timelines. That's only possible if I have more than 1,000 followers, which I don't have yet. 600 are missing. So like everyone says, click the bell icon and see you in the next session.